Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride for the Android, iOS, and mobile device. And yeah, I had to start the episode here rather than exactly where I started, because there was one hell of a nasty thunder and lightning storm, so I had to quit playing for a little bit and come back over here. So yeah, it's Mostroferrato, whatever. That's the town we're going to eventually go to. And we're hearing all about Nara heading back to her town. But we have to head back to Cogberg because our buddy Harry got married. And I want to find out who, although my money is on a certain blonde. No, not Bianca. Anyways, let's come over here. So yeah, I can't believe he got married. He didn't seem the type to just go ahead and get married that so suddenly, and he didn't even invite me. What the hell? So yeah, let's go find out. I'm just gonna talk to a couple of the soldiers beforehand, and then we're gonna continue. Yes, I did. I defeated the fake dowager. Yeah, well, you know, you kind of feel jealous at first, or lonely at first, like, oh, how come I can't find a girl? But then eventually you're like, it's alright being single. Trust me. A lot of my friends got married years ago, and now me and a few of my friends are the only single fellas left. Single fellas left, and it's not really that lonely. I guess it all depends on the mindset of whoever you know. You know, some people want to be with other people, and that's a good thing, and some people don't want to be with other people, and that's a fine thing too. And yeah, Wilbur, how's everything going? Oh, so you found out there's a Mostroferrato. Pretty much, yeah. We have to go there next, but we have to go meet Harry first. Rodrigo Briscetti. You know, I'm Italian. I should probably know that. Should know how to say that stuff, but I don't know. I'm not very good. Anyways, let's head inside, and Harry and Maria. Yeah, he married Maria. Who would have thought? And you got a cat too. Look at that, just like I do. I got a cat. Yeah, you know, I can't believe you're a married man. I can't believe you married Maria, although I kind of saw that coming, but... Really? Is that true? Yeah, probably there might be someone out there. Oh, you did? Oh, thanks, man. Alright, I'll go check there. Oh, the music boxes, that's pretty cool. Alright, I guess we'll go check it out. But yeah, so it's pretty cool, I guess. You know, marriage, being together with other people, it's all good. And here's this guy. And yeah, this is apparently the Queen Dowager's room now. They ended up in a terrible mess because you pretty much wanted your son to be friggin' king so much that it screwed everything over. And yeah, of course, there's empty. So I thought I'd write it here instead. There's not a day goes by even now when I don't spare a moment to remember your father. During our time as slaves, I always had an urge to make it up to you, the fact that I'd lived when he died. It was an urge that took me through each day and helped me survive that awful time. I don't imagine there being anything in my power that I can do to assist you in your quest for a legendary hero, but with my sincere hope that ruling this kingdom wisely and protecting my people with the will help you in some way. You'll always be my lackey, Kenshin. Ha ha ha. No, you'll always be my dear friend. And that's a really nice speech, to be honest. I think that's really nice. That's up there with Kiefer, the Kiefer speech at the end of Dragon Quest VII. You know, when you find a stone slab and he wrote on it and he said, "You'll always be my friend. And even though you're gone, I'm still your buddy. Or even though I'm gone, I'm still your buddy." And I like that speech. That was nice. Because he is partially responsible, I guess. And yeah. You gave us a beautiful crafted marital organ. Yay! Now we have a musical instrument. And yeah, they intended to have a jewel set in it, but they didn't have a jewel. So keep that in mind for later. No, I don't want to find myself a lady. Why can't I just do my thing? And yeah, this is a good line here too, where he's like, she probably wants to see you happy, so maybe you should sort out your own life before you figure out where your mom is. So yeah, I guess. Man, they really are pushing the marriage thing, huh? Jeez. Who says, yeah, and here's the marital organ. Who says frickin', you even want to get married? You know, adventuring's a lonely thing, man. I don't know. Maybe if we find the right lady, you know, we could have that happen, but for the time being, Kenshin will be alone with his buddy Barongo. I mean, they're best buds. Nothing wrong with that. So there we go. We pretty much did what we had to do over here. We heard Harry's little speech, which I think was very nice. And now we're going to head over back to Zoomingale. To head over to Mostroferrato. Whatever the hell it's called. I forget what the name of it was in the NES Super Nintendo version. But I probably like it better there. Hey look, Pocus Poppet. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of it was in the Super Famicom version, but it was probably better. Some of the names are better in this game, some of the names are better in the other game. Alright, now let's head through that cave. Alright, so here we are. Now the guard is gone. Although I don't know how the guard got here. If he wasn't able to sail over here. Maybe he got the return spell. I don't know. Oh look, we got new enemies, Mudraker. And of course they get to attack first. You piece of this shit. Right, now I gotta be very careful about magic-wise. Let's heal myself. Let's have you attack. Let's have you attack. And let's have you do the buff. Just in case. There we go. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. Alright, so yeah, let's just attack and have Guden heal himself. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I don't want to die, so or have anybody get killed. The only guy I can see happening is Gutrud, which he's probably going to be coming out of my group pretty soon. I'm pretty much going to have him be like a third or like a backup dude. Oh, look at that. Mudraker wants to join my group. Shit, yeah, I never get this guy. I'll take him. Alright, let's continue exploring. I think this is the only chest. We get a mini medal. So yeah, here we go. Another new battle. Wormbat. And yeah, this ability paralyzed everybody but Kenshin. Oh my god, it paralyzed Kenshin. Holy shit. So yeah, if you get paralyzed, you're pretty much screwed for the battle. So you don't want to get paralyzed. And this burning breath is pretty bad. Let's try to paralyze these assholes. And let's use snooze. And let's use war cry. Alright, one down. What the hell? Come on! Holy shit! Yeah, alright, I gotta run. Yeah, well, one guy who's not paralyzed? Yeah, no thank you. That could have been a complete game over. How the hell that happened so fast? How did everybody but one character get paralyzed? Breathing in that burning breath. What the hell, man? Jeez. Yeah, I'll have to come back and fight those guys or something, but screw that, man. Almost got killed. Alright, so here is Mostroferrato or Ferrato or whatever. And look, a dog is, we caught the dog, and his name's Bingo. Which I'm totally fine with, actually. Bingo was his name, though. And yeah, look at this beautiful blue-haired lady. And look, they're having a moment. Yes, my name is Kenshin. Alright, so there you go, bingo. So, let's explore this town a little bit. Let's head to the bar. Always a good place to find information. What? No, I'm not going. Oh, okay. All the young men are going to Mr. Briscoletti. I look like a gold digger. I don't think so. Mr. Briscoletti, who is a.k.a. Wyman Manderley. Wait till you see him. Granted, we might have met him before. Anyways, yeah, pretty much the item store, the item and weapon stores have been are empty because they're at the little meeting or whatever. All right, Iron Shield, sweet, I can use that. At this point, after recruiting a couple more monsters, I'd say you can start selling your gear. Yes, the Briscolettis. But anyways, in between... Oh yeah, this lady. Crispin. Yeah, so parents want their kids to get married, and no, I'm not married. They can't relax until they see children married. But sometimes marriages suck. Sometimes you marry the wrong person because you settle. And you make everybody's life a hell. And it tears up families sometimes. Believe me, I know. Anyways, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, so, between this episode and the next, I'm actually going to level up and purchase a bunch of stuff. Yeah, life is long and hard, and, you know, if you don't have someone by your side, your life will be pretty much worthless. So this place is really trying to push marriage on us, huh? Us eligible bachelors. But yeah, between this episode and the next, I'm probably going to do some leveling, buy some equipment. I'm gonna hopefully recruit at least 2, maybe 3 more monsters, and I'll show you how to get them when we come back. I also want to show you how monster munchies work in the next episode too. And yeah, the only place that's open is the armor shop, and we can purchase pretty much similar stuff that we could in the other town. Cloak of Evasion, tortoise shells, full plate armor, dancer's costume, which no one can be equipped with. But yeah, so this town's pretty cool. This town is actually going to be the base of our operations for a little bit, so it's a good idea to get to know what's over here. And yeah, this is Mr. Briscoletti's villa. He owns a goddamn villa. He's super rich, by the way. If you have not noticed, he's very, very rich. Let me see, did I miss anything over there? Nope, I didn't miss anything over there. But, what else was I gonna mention? Yeah, I forget. Yeah, this town's pretty cool, I guess. The people here are nice. Oh, you and your dad are travelers. Yeah, so pretty much these shops are closed due to the fact that they're having a meeting. And yeah, the renowned millionaire, Mr. Briscoletti, he's got a daughter named Nara who he's trying to get rid of. Or no, I mean, he's trying to wed, and he wants to give them the Zenithian shield if it comes to pass. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Nara is the girl that we saw with the blue hair. She pretty much went to, you know, the monastery to learn how to be a nun or something. Become a lady, I guess. But yeah, they own a pretty nice house. And yeah, you enter this place without your monster buddies. And yeah, I'm not ready to say yes yet. Alright, now I'm ready. There was nothing in there, now I'm ready. You know, I'm just doing a hero tax, or main character tax. And yeah, this guy, his name is Crispin Burns. I don't know if he's supposed to be a reference to anything. His real name, or his name in the original, I believe was Andy. And him and Nara apparently were childhood buddies. So that's why he's trying to, I guess, enter this competition, I would say. And yeah, look who it is, Wyman Manderley. No, it's actually, what was his name? Mr. Briscetti. Anyways, he might look familiar because we met him. Oh, look who it is. It's some other lady. And yeah, this is the third. This is the daughter, the sister of Nara. Her name is Deborah. And yeah, she's kind of nasty. She's a real P in the A, if you know what I mean. Pain in the A. So yeah, she's another girl. So yeah, Rodrigo Briscoletti, Letty, whatever. So he's got a proposition. Precious Bambina. Pretty much what we need to do is gather 2 rings. The circle of fire and the circle of water. And whoever collects both of those rings will be able to marry his daughter. How nice. And get the Zenithian shield. And look, there's Nara. And she's pretty dutiful. And yeah, apparently the Ring of Fire is located to the volcano in the south. And yes, I'm here to marry you, maybe. Because that's what I do. I marry people. Or at least try. And yeah, Bambina means baby in Italian. And yeah, it looks like those two pretty much are like, yeah, screw this shit. So let's explore the mansion. And look at that, we get a Chimera wing. Very nice. But yeah, I like this part of the game. It's kind of cool. But the next dungeon of the game, the volcano area, is a very hard area. It's kind of like where the difficulty kind of spikes a little bit. That's why I'm actually going to do some preparations before we go there. By picking up some new armor and weapons. And actually a new monster or two, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, we met this guy a long time ago, if you remember. He was the owner of the boat that we were on in the very beginning of the game. And he brought his two daughters, Nara and Deborah. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. So there doesn't seem to be any books. Yeah, and apparently he's not taking in consideration for Nara, and yeah. Not even Deborah. They can't even get Deborah married. And honestly, Deborah is the more... She's a looker. Not to say Nara isn't a looker either, but... Nara's a little more prim and proper. While Deborah's a little, you know... She's a little wacky. She's very forceful is what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, Nara's kind of like looking out for our well-being. Kind of polar opposites, if you ask me. Alright, so here's Deborah's room. Scruffbag's welcome. Yeah, so you're the older sister, huh? And yeah, as you can see, she's got a lot of dresses. And she's got this game over here, which we're going to look at. Which, honestly, I probably should have looked at in the next episode. But whatever. I do apologize for this being a long episode. This game's called Bruise the Ooze. So let's play. Hello. Look at us, there's a little kid over there. So pretty much here's an order. You gotta come up and you gotta tap the ooze. It's kind of like a weird whack-a-mole. And the first round's pretty easy. They just give you blue, blue, blue. And now here's where it starts to get tricky. You gotta whack the red. And you gotta do them in order. You can't just whack whatever you see, by the way. It's a fun little game. I don't know if you get any... I honestly don't know if you get any, I don't know if you get any rewards for doing this, but it's just fun. And the music's pretty good, too. Blue, red, blue, blue. I don't know, it reminds me of something of, it kind of reminds me something of, like, Dragon Quest 2. But yeah, if you take too long, that rock bomb thing over there will roll over to the hero on the right-hand side and blow up, thus ending your turn. Red, 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 red. Red, 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 red. Alright, so now this is a bonus stage where you just gotta tap and get as many of the... You can get the red ones, you can pick up the little ones too, but once that money sack thing comes to the over where the hero is, you're pretty much done. So here's where you gotta pick up a ton of points if you can. Alright, now they add metal slimes. And the boulder guy gets a little faster. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. It's a fun mini game, to be honest. Probably one of the funner ones. The only problem is you don't really get any, I don't think you get anything for doing this. Which kind of sucks. You figure if you hit a certain score, they'd give you a certain item. But yeah, this is pretty, like I said, fun. I think they have a similar game. That's why this works for the mobile, is because for the DS they have the same thing. I just think it works better for the mobile version. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they have a game like this for something similar to this in Dragon Quest VIII, which is kind of fun. It's slime curling, and you probably like curling. What the fuck? I don't want to play curling. But it's a lot of fun. Look at that. If you hit the wrong thing, you lose points, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So yeah, there you go. You get high scores. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, well, you are pretty, I'll admit that. But your attitude sucks. Anyways, let's explore the town just a little bit, and try to get, let's at least look at the equipment that they have. So anyways, let me tell you my plans for between episodes. I'm gonna level my characters up. I want to get my slime, if possible, up to level 25 to learn Safe Passage, which will be a big help for the next area. 2, I want to recruit a Chimera, maybe a wizard guy, and a healer if possible, and maybe even some monster that does some sort of breath. I'll be purchasing all this equipment, new equipment for my group, and that's pretty much it, really. I want to try and get, and where you can gain a Chimera is to the south. As you get closer to the mountain, they'll appear more, and I really want to get them. Also, because they have some really good healing spells, and I'll probably use them a good amount, or I might put them into the side or something. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. But yeah, it looks like Crispin left. Maybe we'll see him again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I'm going to buy new gear, get slime up the levels. The party will be a little different. Anyways, I was thinking about showing you where the chimeras and stuff are, but at this point I ran into these guys and I'm like, oh boy. I'm not gonna be able to show you these guys. Plus, the episode was running really long anyway, so I said screw it. So yeah, the best place to gain money is go inside the volcano. You'll run into the money bag guys, the goodie bag guys, and you'll get like 300 gold every kill or something like that, so that's a good place. But if you're looking for experience, out here is not bad. Also, you could run into metal slimes in the volcano area too. I'll probably end up just leveling up around here. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna stop the video here. In the next episode, I will have all my characters leveled up, new equipment, new monsters, and ready to take on probably one of the hardest areas in the game, at least for this point. So this has been Kenshin1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.